Well, would you look at that? We finally have a genuinely good TV show.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Roberto's Room. So I wanted to do kind of a different review because I wanted to talk about a TV show that actually just finished its season 1 run and is kind of in limbo for season 2. And I'm talking, of course, about the show Shifting Gears, starring Tim Allen and Kat Dennings. This show, honestly, I absolutely love this show, and is actually why I wanted to make this review, because this is kind of a harkening back to the TV shows of old that I grew up with, like Full House or Tim Allen's own Home Improvement, where you really got to spend time with a family and you got to deal with topics that everyday families go through in a very, very safe environment. You got to deal with, again, some heavy topics, but it really is a very safe show, and it's got really good comedy. Tim Allen especially is putting on what I think is just an acting clinic, going from comedic, which he does really well, but also really selling those core emotional moments that this show needs to thrive. And I wanted to, again, I want to talk this show up and hopefully encourage you guys to watch it as well, because I think that this show needs to be renewed. There's a lot more to this show that is there to explore, and if you've watched season 1, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But before we get into it, if you would, please drop a like, and after you finish watching this video, please come back to the comment section and drop a comment. Tell me what you thought about the show, and as well, if you're watching this and you have not, please subscribe. We would love to have you on board the channel.
Smile, everyone! We're back.
The show stars Tim Allen and Kat Dennings. Kat Dennings is the mom to 2 kids, Carter and Georgia, who are just a hoot and a half in this show. And really, the show is about the relationship between Kat Dennings' character and Tim Allen's, with Kat Dennings coming back home after a long time away. She actually stole her dad's car, which is addressed in the first episode, because the car pulls into the dad's place of work, and of course he's a mechanic, he's a car mechanic and a car refurbisher, and he's like, okay, this is my car, but it's been a while since I've seen it, and of course that's how the show begins. And again, the reason why I wanted to make this review is because TV shows like this don't come around that often anymore, I think, if at all. And having a show that's legitimately safe, especially for your kids, again, they do handle some heavy topics, so please be mindful with the episodes, but still, relative to all of the shows that are out there today, this is a really, really good family show, and I think teaches the traditional family values that we need to talk more about, especially in today's day and age, where kids are just so thrown into losing their childhood, losing their infancy and that childhood experience, just to be pitched different things. And those of you that are on this channel and that are on YouTube know exactly the things that I'm talking about. But it was genuinely good to see a show that cared about just presenting a problem, solving that problem, and doing it in a family-friendly way where you didn't have to worry about what was being shown on the screen. That's something that doesn't come around very often, and I think is why we need to make sure that we can do our part in making sure this show gets renewed, because it was amazing. The show also stars Seann William Scott, which I have not seen since the days of Dude, Where's My Car with Ashton Kutcher. It was kind of cool to see him because he looks the same, but he's got some age on him. I hadn't seen him, like I said, since back in those days, so it was kind of cool to see him, and he really plays a really wholesome character as well. He is one of the reasons why I'm hoping the show gets renewed, because there's a lot there to explore. I'm trying not to give anything away with this review because, like I said, I want you guys to experience it yourselves, but I wanted to make this video because, like I said, we don't get shows like this, and the fact that we have one, I feel like, is reason enough to protect it. Not only that, but like I said, Tim Allen puts on just an absolute clinic of acting, going from the more comedic beats, which of course we know him to be great at. I mean, he was one of the pioneers of the the family TV show and was one of the staples, at least in my childhood, with Home Improvement. Kat Dennings as well. She is incredible. I know most of y'all have seen her probably in the Thor movies. At least that's where I'm familiar with her from. So it was kind of cool to see her lead a show, and she's actually a producer on the show as well. So really, really awesome to see. And again, I really would love to see this show get renewed for a second season, because there's a lot that can be explored here, especially as the kids continue to age up. The kids, like I said, both of them are just really, really fun, and everyone has a sharp wit about them. The writing is really good, really sharp on this show, and as long as they can keep that up, I see no reason why it should not continue. But I think that, again, this is a show reminiscent to the old-fashioned shows that we used to get in droves when I was younger and when I was coming up. And like I said, we need more of them. So let me know what you thought about the show. Please drop a like down below. And as well, if you're watching this and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We would love to have you on board the channel. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this review with me, travelers. And as always, go with grace.